Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can't sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different.
Welcome to everybody. Welcome to the Lucky 7 Mud Mowers, YouTube.com. I usually do a freedom of speech video today. We canceled that freedom of speech today only because I had a friends and family chat yesterday and I had to narrow it down to a half hour, so I figured I'll continue it today. My moderators are in the background. It's a clean chat. It's not freedom of speech. And let's see here. If you'd like to help support the channel, all you have to do is hit that PayPal account on the bottom. Nightbot's running that. If you want to become a member, paying a monthly fee, return of special perks. The special perks is we give out to the members Amazon cards twice a month. And if you're a non-member, it's once a month. You got the super chat that's running in the background on the bottom there. And I'm uploading a video as we speak to do with the event that happened in Providence, Rhode Island. Yesterday. So hopefully it'll be uploaded. You guys could be able to take a look at it. It's a protest. Let's see here. And we will run that link. I think I have a little bit of sound problem. I'm not going to be able to straighten this out until I get everything all straightened out. With somebody up on a link, I'd like to try to run this link and try to get everybody up here within 10 minutes. We'll see. Let's see. We've got Twisted V Garage, Mud Mowers, Cheryl's live chat, Katrina's Clutch It World, fun things to do with Tech Sparky, JJ Mud Mowers, Mud, Darcy, haven't seen you in a while. Let's see. We got people coming up in the panel on the bottom, so I'll get to you guys in a second. Fun things to do with Tech Sparky. All right, so existing members that we have, total of 21 members, which is Tommy Powers, Polar Bear Ed, Parts and Pieces, Go-Karts Are Gone Fishing, Fun Things to Do with Tech Sparky, Bama Mud Mowers, Jeff Stews, Mud Mower Farms, Cheryl's live chat, Crystal Tyler, Twisted V Twin Garage, Gas Station Man, Blind Cube, Katrina's Portrait World, Carol Ashworth, Greppa's Adventures, Christopher C., John Kelly, Hal Fisher, Mo Outlaw, and Mama Rhonda. Alright, fun things with Tech Sparky. Let's have you come on up. And Bama Mud Mowers, we're going to have you come on up. Welcome, guys, to the chat.
Thank you.
Hello. Thank you for having us. You survived the last night. You survived the
Good morning to you all.
Good morning, everyone.
Coffee in hand. Good morning.
Mine's just brewing there right now.
All right, so
cold coffee I'm brewing right now.
Sweet.
Oh, that's Mikey's favorite thing. Cold coffee.
Dunkin' Donuts. Yep.
Did you pick me up a cup while you were there?
No, but I gotta tell you. All right. So this morning I was on Ken Small Engine, and I heard him asking some people, because I do win the scratch tickets a lot, how much money I actually put into to win this money. I'll be honest with you, it's not much at all. I'll admit sometimes I do lose, maybe $20. After 20, 30 bucks, I give it, that's it, no more. But most of the time, I'll go in there buy either one ticket or two tickets, and I do, pretty good. Sometimes I'll hit for $20. I'll go back in there, vice versa. Keep on going until either I win big or I lose. After that certain amount of money is gone, that's it.
Yep.
So this morning, I went to Dunkin' Donuts, got my coffee, and I had to stop at the gas station because Cheryl needed a lighter. Same time, I gave the lady, it was $2.25 for the lighter, which was outrageous. A friggin' Bic lighter, $2.25. That's crazy. But anyways, I got it. So I gave the lady a $20 bill, and I had 2 tickets, which are what they call these here. And I'm sitting in the car. I scratched off maybe 4 or 5, and won myself another $100.
Good on you.
So I stopped scratching there. I figure I'll go home and scratch the rest off. So here's a $100 ticket, which that ticket number is 26, and then the next ticket was 25, and that's a $20 winner. Where is it here? $20 winner. So this morning, I got my money back for the tickets that I purchased, plus a free $100. Not bad.
Cool.
Yeah, not bad at all. Hello, everyone in chat. Hello, Cheryl. Everyone in chat. Hi. I'm here. My brain's not.
That's a good start for the week.
Yeah, but if we quit smoking, Harold, I would have no reason to go into the little lottery store, and I wouldn't be winning the money. Mr. Dorito, how you doing?
Dorito.
Yeah, Batman almost got arrested.
Yeah, I saw that. Had 4 women on the floorboard. I commented. I said, "You didn't have none in the bed."
Polar Bear Ed, how you doing, buddy? Let me just try to catch up. Buying all this. Yeah, if everybody comes on up here, yeah, I'll buy everybody Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
I was just watching Ed's video on putting that new carburetor on that gas tank. I got to go back and finish watching it.
Yeah. Yep. I didn't get to that. I was actually got up this morning. I did a few things I had to take care of. Then Ken came on, and then as soon as when he came on, I ran to Dunkin' Donuts on the way home, and then I sat here and watched the rest of his live chat. I'm trying to upload another video from yesterday's protest. That should be up later on today, and then here I am going live. So I'll catch up on Polar Bear's Ed's video after this one here. Sorry it's so long, guys. Ed, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I did a how should I say? Not a question, but like a survey. And at the beginning of my YouTube, a long time ago, I used to post what they call popcorn videos. And the popcorn videos are basically Mud Mower videos that's unedited. And then I asked if they wanted popcorn videos, which was over an hour long. Sometimes they're, 2 hours. Mm-hmm. And then you have the people that say they'd rather have them edited where their videos are shorter.
Yeah.
I had more people tell me they wanted popcorn videos because it was more interesting to see everything, not just the good clips. They wanted to see all the bad stuff, how people actually got stuck, not all the good stuff. And that's the reason why I do an hour-long videos when I do the Mud Mowers, because I do edit some, but yet I leave a lot in there. So, longer the videos are, the better they are. I hate to get into a video, you're watching something that's really interesting, and it's only 2 minutes long, or 5 minutes long. It's like, I know it didn't take you 5 minutes to fix it,
Sure, right.
So, I like to see longer videos where you can sit there and watch a video, So, what's your plans today, Doug?
Well, I got to get the stuff away from Mama's shed because she's letting that one go back and get one like mine. She's
Uh-oh.
unhappy with the one that she's got.
How
And
could you be unhappy with the shed?
well, when it rains more inside the shed than it does
It's a
outside. Yeah,
defect. I
the
see.
builder did not build it the right way.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
When you go, you got your trim around the window,
Yep.
okay, and they caulked the top part of the trim, and you see the white caulk instead of the paint.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that was an after effect. That was an after effect. You know,
Right.
my shop is got, you got the roof vent up in the top.
Yep.
Well, there's screen in mine to keep everything from blowing in. You know,
Right.
hers don't even have that.
Oh wow.
And she walked in there one day and she seen leaves all on the floor, acorns, and stuff like that. So she's unhappy with it.
Yep.
The door leaks when it rains. The front door leaks when it's raining.
So let's get an umbrella.
Yeah. So she's unhappy with it, which I don't blame her.
Wear the rain jacket when you go inside.
That's it.
Yeah.
Actually, I think she just wants to get a bigger shed. This way, she could actually sleep in her shed, and you could sleep in yours. You have your own little tiny houses.
Well, they're both the same size. 12 by 24. They're both the same size.
Wow.
Mine's more fancier, and she's going to get one just like mine. So
That's sweet. That's good.
Well, you want to put wheels on it so you can move it around the actual field. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You
I'll
know
hook
what
the
they
mud
say.
mower to it and just move it around.
Yep.
Yeah, the mud mower. Yeah, definitely.
You know what they say. Happy wife is a happy home. So.
You got that right, and
Yep.
you know how Mama is.
Yep.
Happy Joe is a blessing in disguise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Come on, then. Who was putting up on the panel then? Except for me and Bama. Come on, then.
Yeah. Let's
I
get
tell
a
you
full
what.
panel.
I was doing a live stream yesterday of my granddaughter's graduation here at the house because they can't graduate at school, and I kind of messed up. Should have put it not rated for kids. I did it that way. I should have put rated for kids. I wouldn't have got banded.
Right.
I wouldn't have got booted. I had a nice little letter from YouTube yesterday.
Yeah.
So
Cheryl went to go watch it and it said that, and I was like, well, because he probably didn't set it for children.
yeah.
Even if you did have that set for children, once you get that program into your YouTube videos, okay, give you a heads up on this one. This is for everybody. If you mark all your videos not rated for children, and then you all of a sudden mark one that's rated for children, all right, that's going to go against all your existing videos. No matter how many times you change it, because YouTube's going to look at is your videos. Don't matter, it's rated for children. And what's going to happen is they're going to take and they're going to eliminate all your comments below.
Yeah, that's it.
So you have to keep it either rated for kids or rated for non-kids. And you have to keep it that way. The only way to be able to protect yourself on that is you have keep it as private, and you have the link, and you share the link to certain people that you want. So you could be able to still have people that you want to watch, have them watch it, but yet it's set as private.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Definitely. It's a pain in the neck.
Now I
is.
know. Now I know if I go live, I need to set it up and make sure it's a clean channel for kids to view it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because even if you have kids in the background, like if I have kids on the panel here, it could be a
Right.
nice family clean chat. But if there's kids in the back, the mods I'm trying to say, when you get commercials monetized, okay,
Mm-hmm.
it could be a clean chat, but because there's children in the panel, I'll get less modifications, less commercials on it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
And won't that won't count as viewing time neither, won't it?
Yes, it will. It'll just be like you'll have limited selected commercials on your
Mm-hmm.
channel, which I'm not here for the money for anyways, but
Right.
it's good to have good guidelines in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, I'm able to afford these $25 gift cards to give to people,
Right. Right.
We got Mr.
Right.
Briggs. We got Mr. Briggs.
Mr. Briggs.
Let's welcome him to the chat. Good morning,
There.
parts and pieces.
Hey, parts and pieces.
That's correct. It would be a lot of links to send out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. YouTube is getting kind of sketchy on some of the things. I think there's going to be a lot more changes within a couple months with YouTube. That's my opinion.
Oh yeah, they're doing it.
You know, Wally, what's going on? Where are we here?
Mr. Briggs, you're very, very blessed with that new baby.
Yep.
Awesome. Harold Fisher's going fishing.
Cool.
All right.
Nice. Where you going? This way we could all join you.
Yeah, it's been
Picked up,
crazy.
So how'd you end up with that auto tie rod then?
Oh, I got it finally.
Awesome.
I took the heat wouldn't take it off. So I did something. I destroyed a $10 nutcracker, but I didn't care. I put it on the outside of the tie rod, and the crack split the tie rod open.
Blimey.
Oh wow. Yeah.
But the jam nut was in the same spot, so I didn't have to move that. It just screwed it right to the jam nut.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's called being a redneck improvising.
Yep. Sometimes we have to.
So what are you
That's
doing?
being cheap.
What are you doing today, Mr. Briggs?
The rear leaf coil springs on that thing when they get here.
Ah, I got you.
They're not
Coils.
bad on those.
No, just drop the shock, lift up the car, drop the rear end a little bit. Easy in and easy out.
Yep. They don't even bolt in.
Yep. Excuse me. Just make sure you got the your spring mounts set up right. You got a little plastic or a little rubber pieces there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's kind of weird how much
Excuse me.
they want for the parts. I just don't get how they can look at you in a straight face and say, this tie rod end is $28, but we're going to charge you $100 because ours are better,
Blimey.
Yeah, so the video that I'm uploading is a very interesting video. It's no action, but if you follow what's been going on with the news lately,
Yeah.
I've went to one of the rallies they had in Providence, Rhode Island, and it was very interesting to be able to watch.
I wonder if that cop will get any jail time.
Of course he's gonna. He already got arrested. He's facing 2 charges, murder charge, I think murder 3, and there was another
No,
charge.
I don't mean jail time. I mean, how much jail time? I mean, personally, you know as well as I do, they'll probably, oh, well, you did bad. Here's a couple years in jail and be left out.
I believe he's gonna at least 25 years, if not more. That's 2 charges. And as far as everybody else, all the other police officers that were there, I think charges will be brought up probably as of tomorrow.
Oh, I hope so.
Hey, we got 21 people watching with 20 thumbs up. Thank you very much. And 1 thumbs down. So that's 21. Awesome. Thank you very much, everyone.
What I don't understand, there was another officer that was standing right next to him. Why didn't he assist him of apprehending him instead of just him?
According to the one cop, he said he was afraid because he'd get that other cop had threatened him.
Is that right?
That's what he's claiming. He's trying to get away with it, basically.
I think that's crackable. I think that's crackable crap. Sorry, Bama. Because
no.
You see him standing there. He's smiling.
Yeah.
So he wasn't no afraid. Come on.
That's kind of a sore subject with me.
Exactly. Miss Parts and Pieces says, understanding the protesting. There we go. Tongue twister. Oh, too early in the morning. But the riots is something else, which is correct. I believe it 100%. The protesting where we were yesterday, I mean, it was really, really decent. Absolutely no problem. It was, I should say, clean. It was. I think they did a good job in Rhode Island.
Oh, I think all this, like they burned one guy down to spend his life savings on a sports bar and destroyed it.
Yeah, but it's more than just a sports bar. You gotta realize.
That's enough guys, or do I need more?
Well, all I'm gonna say is
more slices.
On the news, right? I saw today. I don't know how true it is, but they've done an autopsy on the guy who died, and they can't blame the officer. They've already said they can't blame the officer for it because he's got no asphyxiation, he was and drunk, and that's what they've said on here, and they're arguing about it on this thing today. I was like, whoa.
I highly don't believe that. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But I've seen a lot of videos. I've been watching a lot of this stuff over here. I've been trying to keep up on it. And, I did notice on Facebook there are a lot more videos past 2 to 3 days of cops beating up people. I don't think it's recently. I'm sure it's older videos and people are just reposting them, to get everybody all mad again. But there's a lot of issues that really needs to be worked out with the police departments. Don't get me wrong, there are some good police officers, but yet there are police officers that take their badge and make it worse. And what's sad about it is because there are good police officers and there are bad ones. And the bad ones make a bad rep for the good ones. And the good ones don't stand up and say, hey, brother, you're doing something wrong. You shouldn't be doing that. So,
That's because they got a brotherhood. It's because they got a brotherhood that they don't, they won't badmouth each other.
Well, then they should do something about it because it's not right for bad cops to shit on good people, Last I know, everybody here is treated equally. And what they're saying, Black Lives Matter. I'm sorry, but all lives matter.
Yeah, look at it this way. We all got opinions. It's and just because I don't agree with you, don't mean I'm an asshole or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, it's like that. It's like, what's his name? Thomas Andrews. I don't know what he's got against me. He calls me names on Ken's live streaming that all the time. I look at him like, I don't know you, dude. So why are you saying crap? But I ignore him. I don't know who he is. I don't know anything about him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just tell me if I'm wrong or not. I mean, this ain't. I know this ain't the freedom of speech, but you know, tell me if I'm wrong or not.
It's not
I
freedom
was
of
on the
speech,
live.
but you could keep it clean as possible, but you could still
Yeah,
say what you like to say. Just keep it clean. That's all.
yeah. I was on another live stream last night. I said, look at these people acting like they are for one guy. For one guy. You know, how many others is there?
Yep.
Yeah, but people are too sensitive now.
Yeah, it's like the Manchester riots here. When we had the Manchester riots and the other riots we had in London, they blamed one person for the whole lot of it. And I said, well, 18 million pounds worth of damage have done for one person. There's something not quite right.
Yeah, but like I say, it's like, okay, but I'm just using it as an example. This guy apparently don't like me for some reason, but I ain't getting on there going, oh, I'm gonna go up there and beat you up or something like that, and acting like a, what I mean? I don't care what he says, He can call me loser, whatever he want, like he did, but now what am I supposed to do? How's it hurting me? It's just a bunch of words, but that's the trouble. Some people will say, oh, I'm gonna kick your butt for doing that, man. You hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Why? Who cares? What's he gonna do? He's wherever he is, and I'm here. So who cares? But that's the trouble. And it creates. It's like one with this cop situation that's going on. All it takes is one bad apple, and it ruins it for everybody. That saying is so true. It's not funny.
Exactly.
It's just like they're vandalizing businesses and destroying businesses, and when you got that person doing that, it's going to ruin it for everybody else. You know what I mean? And,
Right.
Exactly, but like my point is, what are you gonna do?
Why you got to act like that? You could protest and don't be so violent.
Right.
Now,
when George Floyd, all right, God rest his soul, I know he passed, but I don't think that was his last thing on his mind, that all his fellow friends and family and whoever else in the state and around the country is going to stop burning down his town. I think that was the last thing that was on his mind. And I'm sure that he is aggravated. He's probably PO'd because all that went down. If I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but
you're wrong.
I believe he had a lot to do with that in that community, because if you checked out some of his Facebook pictures, if you just hashtag George Floyd, you're going to see a lot of personal pictures. It looks like he was like into the community. If I'm not mistaken, there's a couple pictures I've seen that he was a security guard. So he wasn't, a complete jerk or a jerk at all. He had a lot to do in the community. It looked like he had really good, honest jobs and a good life. Good family and stuff.
Well,
but here's one. No, I just saying. Here's a question for you. We got. They say this guy's got to pay. This cop's got to pay for killing that guy. Okay, I agree. He's got to pay for his crime. But what about all these looters? What's the chances of catching every one of them and making them pay for destroying these businesses? How that?
Yeah.
So they're going to get away with it.
Well,
They burned down a police station.
Yeah,
You know what?
Yeah. Go on,
You
sorry.
know, I'm sorry. I'll just make it quick. You know how they're gonna catch him? They might not catch him right away, but most of it, people don't realize. You're doing all this crime. You got the surveillance cameras, cell phones with cameras. You don't think the detectives are right now sorting through all these videos and security cameras? And
Yeah.
I'm sure some of those people, those detectives will say, I know that guy. I know that one. I know that one. It might take a while for a lot of them to get prosecuted, but eventually they will get prosecuted. You know, even if it's just stealing stuff out of a store that the window is busted, they will eventually get busted. You know, we've seen it on national TV. You got hundreds of people coming out of Target with televisions. You know, their faces aren't not covered up. They're gonna get caught eventually.
Well, apparently there's an Apple store. I don't know where it is. I've no idea. Apparently, the Apple store got burnt to the ground. I have no clue because it was just on one of the Facebook pages. I've tried to find it this afternoon, but it was all about it saying that all the gear what they've nicked out of the store will be traced back by Apple and it'll be blocked. I'm like, you know, this could be nuts.
Got a lot of people in the chat.
Did you see that old woman that got attacked with a fire extinguisher in a wheelchair? They were beating on her and they took a fire extinguisher and sprayed it at her.
All right, that video right there. Did you get to see the whole entire video? That video actually, all right. There was a video before the fact. Somebody came out of that door where she was with that wheelchair with a grocery cart. They pushed that grocery cart full of merchandise that was stolen from Target. That lady in a wheelchair was trying to grab stuff out of that cart. All right. Now the people that vandalizing went into that Target was pushing that cart out. They got upset because they stole it, and now this lady's stealing stuff. That's how the fight actually started. Now, second of all, not for nothing, I've been seeing a lot of videos, all right? Most of these people that are doing the damage are younger generation than all of us four here and probably half the people in the chat. I'd like to know, where are the parents at all this stuff? You know, if your kid's under 18 years old and they're out on the street at 10 o'clock, what are you doing wrong? These kids should be in the house at 10 o'clock. I'm sorry, because when I was younger, 10 o'clock came, that was my curfew.
Ours was when that street light came on. You better be in that house.
Yep.
My father wasn't quite that bad, but his answer was when the street lights came on, you better come in and tell us where you're at. You could play in the street, like in the front of the house, because I was on a dead end street. But you know that was during the summertime. But when it was school, you're as he used to. My father would stand outside and yell my name, S.A. blah, 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 get a white cracker ass in his house and get to bed, you know, get ready for school tomorrow, you know.
Well, I was marching yesterday. Well, I shouldn't be marching. I was walking with the protesters. And I had this one lady, all right, you'll see it in the video, or you wouldn't see it, but you'll hear it. You'll hear me. The lady in the back says, I think that guy has Trump 2020 on his mask. You know my mask I had? It says Trump 2020 on it. And she said a couple nasty words about it. I looked back and I said, you know what? That's what's great about this country, because we have the freedom of speech, and you're entitled to say that freedom of speech. Well, she said something else, and I ignored it. Well, probably half hour later, I couldn't breathe. It was hot, so I took the mask off. I said, heck with it. I put it in my pocket. And during this whole entire protest, we walked all the way up to the state capitol of Rhode Island. And Next you know, they're chanting. They're saying, F Donald Trump. F Donald Trump. And I kept on going and going. And Cheryl looks at me, see, I told you not to wear that mask. And it gets me thinking, though. You have maybe, let's say, 5,000 plus people over there saying this. I wanted to go up there to the loudspeaker. I wanted to ask everybody, I said, if you're saying F Donald Trump, how many of you guys actually cashed that $1,200 check? But I did. But that's something I would love to go and do.
Yeah, the only reason why, if you're better off, if you're going to do something like that, you better be single, because if your wife would be a widow if you said something like that. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, I almost said a couple things back to that lady. I didn't want to start anything, but when she says F this country, after that, I wanted to tell her, but I kept my mouth shut. I said then move out of the country, but
You're pretty brave, Lucky, because I would have turned right around and said, "Hey, if you don't like this country, pack your crap up and leave."
Yep.
But you know what's funny though? I mean, in reality, Lucky, if you took and wore that shirt or hat or whatever, or mask, anything with that on it, and walked through like Chicago or South Syracuse or like Syracuse up here, or Chicago, any big city like that where they're anti that, you'd either be a dead man or you'd have your ass beat so bad you'd look like a black man.
Right.
And that's real. And that's the reality. I mean, you could have a AK-47, 15, 22, whatever you want. Or knives, anything, because they'd outnumber you. They'd beat you down.
Yeah,
Right.
It's what Jeff said.
yeah.
What does Donald Trump have anything to do? What's happening?
All right.
You know?
Well, Donald Trump. Reason why he has stuff to do with about this is because he is actually egging on the states to get the National Guard, and he pretty much said, I'm ready to bring the National Guard there." And there are certain states that be able to order the National Guard on there through president. The state would have to approve it. Now, he also bagged dirty mouth some of the protesters that's in the back that started this stuff. And he says that he highly believes that there's people going state to state that's actually getting paid to stop all this damages. So that's what President Trump has to do with this. He actually called out, some of the protesters and said that's what's happening. And now I also watched a little video clip sometime this morning about the National Guard in one state was in a not like a, I should say, a residential area, and you had these group of kids with sounded like their mother on their own porch, and you seen the National Guard driving down the street. Then you seen the National Guard walking with these paintball guns, which were probably some other type of guns. What do they call that? Pepper spray guns or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they're
Beanbag
aiming.
guns.
Yep, they're aiming their guns to the people on their porch. Get back in your effing house. All right. As soon as when they said that, National Guard started firing their guns, beanbag guns or whatever they were, and this family ran back into the house. Now, my opinion on that, don't matter if National Guard is driving down your road, you're on your own property. If there's a curfew or no curfew, I don't care. You're on your own property. You shouldn't have to be told to go back in your house.
Yep.
So, I think they're pushing the issue way too much, and it's going to bring more riots. It's going to bring people into the residential area, and it's going to stop causing damage. Not for businesses. We're talking about houses being burnt down because of this. The National Guard don't belong in residential areas. They belong in a city where all this is happening.
No, I don't. You know, but I agree with that.
Kushida says, I'm just glad I live in Canada. Hey, if you have some room up there, we're on our way up there. Make sure you have extra room.
I'm not abandoning ship. This is. I'm not doing that.
I don't know. I like everybody's videos that they have up there with mud mowers. They got some nice land up there for mud mowers. So.
Yeah, but it's funny though. It's what I mean. It's I've always wanted to build a mud mower like you got. Not nothing to that extreme because I wouldn't have time to use it. But it's like people ask me on how to build one. I tell them to go ask you. Because I've never built one. Wouldn't know how to make a fast or nothing. I've never done it, so I admit it.
Right. The biggest.
I mean, I don't know.
The biggest thing that is on a Lucky 7 is the engine compression. That's the key. What I have with the Lucky 7. It's not the tires. It's not the gear ratio. It's not the belt. It's not the pulley swap. It has to do with the compression of the engine. I've seen other people on there with the V-twins, and they don't sound nothing like this Lucky 7's engine. I'm not doubting them. It's just the way how I built the engine for it to sound, and I have the compression. If it wasn't for the engine that's on that Lucky 7 right now, it wouldn't be half as good as it is now.
Now, how fast will that go? If you took it on like a regular paved road, how fast can you go?
I've actually been on my property at work, and the property's only so big. I've actually got it up to 43 miles an hour. I had to slow down because there was no more room, and the fence was coming awful quick. To be able to put it up on a long stretch, I don't know how fast, and I think it's dangerous to be that fast. I can tell you that. It's dangerous.
But it's funny though. I mean, to me, you should be able to put a set of license plate on that if you have the right brakes and drive it around town. If you could put that'd be cool to be able to drive. Who cares? Okay, they say you have to wear a helmet. Who cares? That'd be fun to ride that around town just to drive it to work and that.
Yep.
I mean, I wouldn't take it down the highway, but it'd be fun to take it around town.
Yep. And Twisted V-Twin Garage, yes, he's agreeing with me. It's not the tractor. It's not has anything to do with the tire size and everything. It's actually the deals with the compression.
So you didn't modify the rear end at all?
The rear end is only modified by the brackets, the braces that you've seen that's in the video.
No, I mean internally.
Nope. It's a Peerless 206. The only thing I did is I put barons inside the axle. That's it.
Oh, yeah. That's a given.
Yep.
Most of those old probably factory have plastic little sleeves in it.
Cheryl's making breakfast.
Actually, there's actually no bearings from the factory on the outer part of the axle. There is no bearings. Put the bearings in to help support the axle on the outer side.
I got old MTD out here that's got them.
Could you guys smell that?
It's bacon and eggs. I bet you. He's making bacon and eggs.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I use mine. I live in a little neighborhood. I use mine to ride around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I wish we had something like that. We need to around here.
I have a city, so I can't ride mine in the city.
There's kids that rides around here in the neighborhood on go-karts, four-wheelers, little motorcycles, and stuff like that.
Grandpa, I didn't fart. That was Luna. So hopefully, this video says 95%. Oh, no. That video's up. Let me... Yeah, no kidding. Let me see if I can get this here.
That's got to be a big. I'll tell you. I'll tell you that kitchen that Sparky's got there. That looks like a big kitchen. Looks like
It's
you can
not a big
rollerblade.
kitchen. It's just the way I designed it, so I can work. Got ice maker there. Got my homemade ice maker. I don't go and get ice. Coffee station, tea station that side. Oven this side, an oven there. And that's it.
Looks like you could rollerblade in that thing.
You probably could, but you probably won't whack yourself even easier.
All right, guys, that video is up. I just posted a link. That is the link right there for the new video.
It's already on the screen, ready to go.
Yep, you guys could be able to check that out whenever you like. I'm sure I'm going to share that just about every one of my groups I belong to.
Yep.
So,
I ain't seen it pop up yet on the notification.
Yep.
I won't get notifications. I don't get none of them these days.
Right. So, how long have we been on? 46. So we'll go another couple more minutes on this live chat. I don't want to cut it too long. I was live yesterday for half hour. Today about 45 minutes, 46 minutes, somewhere around there. It's Sunday. I don't want to tie up everybody's morning. Plus, I want to go cash in my $120 worth of tickets. Yep. Don't forget.
I want you to send me your. I'm going to send you money and let you buy me my lottery tickets from now on.
We'll do that. Hey, gas station man. Check it out. $20 there and $100 right there. He's the one that sells me all the tickets. Well, not these 2 tickets, but when I'm up in Mass.
I haven't won more than $5 in the last 20 years.
Yep.
Hey, Briggs and Lucky. The state of Alabama don't have the lottery and don't have the scratch off tickets.
Wow.
We're so far behind. We don't even have bingo halls. Okay.
Wow.
And we used to chip in every week, $5-10 for somebody to go to Georgia or Tennessee or Mississippi, and to buy the lottery tickets, and everybody all chip in. And if the lottery ticket hit, we all split it 5 ways, 10 ways, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
The problem is, you see here at the moment is this after the shops are still not open until the 15th, so you can't do nothing if you really wanted to. But I don't have the capital, and I certainly wouldn't put anything in jeopardy because at the moment I think we're going to be going back into lockdown. There's an emergency meeting tonight being broadcast at 9:30 UK time. The Prime Minister's going on TV, so an emergency meeting like that, there's not going to be good news, I don't think.
Well, hopefully everything will be okay with you.
Oh yeah, it will be okay, but I'm on about what he's going to say. We're going back down lockdown again, are we? Try that one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yesterday we were traveling, me and Cheryl, and this is before we actually got out of the vehicle, and we seen the police officers because we took a ride around like the city to see what was going on. This was way before the protesting even started, and they already had the police station. They already had federal courthouse already armed guards there. And we're sitting at a light, and I told Cheryl, I said, look at these officers. Every single one of them did not have a mask on. Every single one of them. They had the mask, but it was down, around their neck. Parts and pieces, thank you very much. And so I told Cheryl, I said, I thought there was a band on that. She said, yeah, they're supposed to have a band. So now I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to check this out. Now, during the march up to the State House, we bypassed these five, I think it's 5 or 6 cops. Now there's 10 of them. It had to be, if not more. And they're all sitting there watching on the sidewalk. As we're walking by, every single one of them had their mask on. Every single one of them. So, my theory is, if they think they don't need to wear their mask out in the public, and they're working for us, state of Rhode Island, why is Governor Gina telling everybody to close their small mom and pop stores and you have to have your mask on? Governor Gina, she should have seen that. I should have took a picture of it. That's what I should have done. But
Well, yeah, it's crazy that. Well, in the stores here, there's now signs being put up at all supermarkets and any indoor store. Masks must be worn for your own protection. If you choose not to wear one, that is your choice, but you will be asked to leave.
Mm-hmm. I
Oh,
was
here's
up in
the call in the chat. They are. This is
Old Gold.
necessary. This is necessary to keep people like you from driving regular folks nuts. That's for you.
well,
I
here's
haven't
another
seen them in years.
here's another thing. State of Rhode Island is supposed to be opening phase 2 tomorrow.
Yeah.
That means certain other stores will be able to open. All right,
Yeah.
phase 2. Now, Massachusetts is opening a new law as of tomorrow. All right? Whoever smokes cigarettes, there's no more flavored tobacco. You can't get menthol tobacco in Massachusetts. If you smoke Marlboro Box, menthol, anything menthol, flavored cigarettes, tobacco, my pipe tobacco, anything that's flavored, you cannot purchase in state of Massachusetts no more. If you want to smoke, it's regular tobacco. That's it. So,
Well, it's
hate
good
to see
thing-
what's
good
going to
thing I
happen
smoke
tomorrow.
Regular.
Yep.
There's nothing
Good thing
regular
I-
about. These are old school.
They are. They are. Old Golds are. They're very old school. I ain't seen them in a long time.
650.
Wow. Wow. $6.50 a pack. Oh my God.
Yep. And just to prove it ain't, they're real.
These right here. It's called this
This is
down
it.
here. Yeah. But you could get 3 packs for $10.
Yeah. Wow. This is New York. We got Cuomo.
Okay.
And Lucky's and probably in a worse state because I don't know what they were up there last time I was up by there, but
Whereabouts you're at in New York?
near Binghamton area.
Binghamton? Okay.
Yep, it's just the Southern Tier they call it.
You could get a pack of Marlboro Box for just about $10, $10, maybe $11, depending where you go. Now,
5 1/4 down here.
yep, 5 1/4. That's cheap.
Yeah, but we got lottery tickets. You don't.
It should be the other way around because, tell you, the lottery tickets, a lot of people do that. So I
I
like
mean,
to.
down there they probably drink Ham's beer and Budweiser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coors Light. Coors.
Coors.
That's not bad. Katrina says $22 a cotton.
Holy crap. Coors.
Michelob
It's
Ultra.
Colorado Coors. Michelob Ultra. It's light beer. If I want light beer, that's like drinking Diet Cola. Ugh. It's like drinking decaf coffee. I am not drinking decaf coffee, and I'm not drinking light beer. If I'm worried about gaining weight, then I shouldn't be drinking any beer.
Yeah.
There's just
Or what's in the mason jar.
So, anyways, everybody, this concludes live family chat and friends chat.
Mm-hmm. Black Velvet.
You guys could check out that video I uploaded today. Don't forget, comment below. Let me know what you
That's some old stuff right there.
think about it. And we'll talk to you guys later. As always, I play a little bit of music at the end. Whoever's up in the panel, if you want to stay, feel free to stay. And that's it. Everybody have a nice week, and we'll talk to you all later.
Everyone,
See
take care.
y'all in the chat.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter.
What?
Maybe you taste different.
There you go. There you go.
Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, block your ego. Your ego.
Flashback.
Your